Yo, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me flex the chain. Oh shit, I can't do it. I've got it, y'all. Let me try it. It don't look right. Flexing the chain regardless, though. We gonna flex it regardless, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is that pulling up next to me? YouTube! You already know what the going on, man. It's your boy BarsWithKevy. We back today for a brand new video, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, before I even start the video, smash that like button, because you know the story time is about to be a fucking banger, you see what I'm saying? Smash that like button, subscribe, share this video. Before I even get started with the video, share this video, you feel me? Share this video with your auntie, your uncle, your mom, your dad, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Your ex, baby daddy's fucking... You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, your boy's back today with a brand new story time, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all like me doing story times in my car, because I feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of would aesthetic be the right word? It's just kind of the environment that I do my story times in now. I kind of just like, I feel like this is where I should be at, you know what I'm saying, recording these story times or whatever. But we back today, you know what I'm saying? It's sweater weather. I can't say that. Sweater weather. It's sweater weather. What the fuck? It's not like freezing and no shit like that, but it's pretty cold out now, I'd say. But for today's story time, I figured I'd tell y'all something a little more, I'd say scary. I don't know. It's a little more on the creepy side, you know what I'm saying? Because Halloween is approaching, so I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not do that? I might drop this on Halloween. I might not. Who knows yet? You know what I'm saying? This is about the time there was a haunted doll in my fucking house. Oh my god. So if you want to hear about this shit on some Anabelle shit, some Chucky shit, stay tuned. For those who don't know, your boy was born in a completely different country. I was not born in the United States of America. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and I grew up there until I was about 9 or 10 years old. You see what I'm saying? Now, at the time, my grandmother had already moved to the U.S., and since she was in Trinidad to the time she passed away, God rest her soul, she was always a very, very, very religious woman. You know what I mean? I would just hear her voice on the phone all the time. Like, we would talk on the phone and stuff. But I honestly did not remember this lady until, like, I actually moved to the U.S., you know what I'm saying? Because she left when I was really young. She left when I was, like, young, you know what I'm saying? She left when I was young. I was too young. She left when I was like 1 year old or something like that, either 1 or 2 years old, but she left when I was super, super, super young, you feel me? But obviously she was a proud grandmother. She was proud of all her grandkids, her children in Trinidad, you know what I'm saying? So she would talk about us all the time. So like I mentioned before, she was very, very, very religious, you know what I'm saying? After being in the U.S. for a few years, she went to a church camp, because she was a part of a church. Like, as soon as she came to the U.S., joined the church immediately, you know what I'm saying? She found her group, and she, you know what I'm saying, she got her little groove or whatever, and she joined this church. And I'm not sure how the story goes exactly, but I want to say she joined, or she went to a church camp 1 year or something like that. And like I said, she would always, always, always talk about her grandkids and stuff. She loved us. So she goes to this church camp, and I think she met like a nun or something. I don't know if it was a church camp or whatever, but regardless, wherever she was at, she met a nun. You know what I'm saying? One day the nun was like, I know you really like, I know you talk about your grandkids all the time or whatever, like, they seem like great people. I found this weird, but I don't know. I feel like if I was in this situation, I would have saw a red flag, but like, she was just so trusting and just like a sweetheart, you know what I'm saying? Basically this nun gave her a doll. Dolls are creepy as shit to me. Like, growing up, like I said, I used to watch Chucky, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So that shit used to scare the fuck out of me constantly, you feel me? She gets this doll or whatever, and the lady's like, I know you said you had grandkids, like, give them this doll, whatever, as a gift from me to you and your family. Y'all, It was some crazy shit. Fast forward, we get this doll or whatever. She ships it to Trinidad for us and is like, oh, like y'all can have this doll, whatever. But at the time, her like youngest grandchildren, I was probably the youngest at the time. Like all of like the girls in the family that were her grandchildren or whatever, like my cousins, my sister, all those people, they're already grown. I'm talking like high school grown type shit, or like middle school at least. It's like they're not about to play with no doll or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So my mom's like, okay, like thank you, but like they grown, you know what I'm saying? Like no boy in the family is gonna play with a doll. So we put the doll up in our living room as decoration, you know what I mean? And from day since day one, this doll gave me bad vibes. This doll just gave me the creepiest fucking vibes, bro, and I was not like with it at all. I would feel like this doll is watching me all the time. Like even talking about this shit is giving me goosebumps right now. Honestly, I'm talking about recording story times in my car, but regardless if y'all like it or not, I don't think I was ever gonna record this story time at my house because I wouldn't be able to go to sleep if that was the fucking case. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. We get this doll or whatever. It's giving me creepy vibes. I feel like it's watching me all the time. Like everyone would be like playing with it and shit. Like on some joke shit, but I would never even go near that doll. I don't know what it was. I just did not like it. Like, I just never liked dolls, so that I'm thinking, oh, like I never liked dolls, so like I'm not gonna like this one. She just had on this like creepy like church dress type. Oh my god, it was just awful. It was fucking, I was not with it at all. Fast forward one day, and in Trinidad, we lived in one of the nicer homes. Like in my area, we lived in one of the nicer homes. But still, it was a rough neighborhood regardless. There was always like a shooting or a robbery or somebody dead or some. There was always just something going on, you know what I'm saying? The crime rate in that particular area was kind of high. I would say kind of compared to some of the other places, but that's besides the point. Fast forward to one day, everyone is upstairs. I'm talking, it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's upstairs getting ready, getting dressed or whatever, doing their shit, having breakfast for school, work, whatever they had going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready for school, all that shit, which I actually hated. I fucking hated school. We're upstairs, and downstairs we're hearing shit like breaking everywhere, like glasses shattering, shit falling. So immediately everybody gets scared because they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is like some like crazy shit. Like what is happening right now? You know what I mean? So my mom was the only adult in the house at the time, so she went downstairs with my brother because my brother was older. He was, I want to say, like a freshman or a sophomore in high school in Trinidad. They go downstairs or whatever to like find out what it is, because we're thinking, because like I said, it was a rough area, you know what I mean? We're thinking someone is either trying to break into the house or someone broke into the house already. Like even though we were like well known, that fucking car just fucked up my whole shit. Even though we were well known in the neighborhood by like the gangsters and the criminals and shit like that, I guess you could say, it was still very like, you know what I mean? Like we didn't know who we could trust, because the criminals, they would do their dirt. If they wanted to hit up a spot, they would do it. They wouldn't care. Bitch. They wouldn't care who, you know what I'm saying, who it was or whatever, if they knew you or not. Which is kind of fucked up to an extent. But like, you know what I'm saying? So they go downstairs and they check, and there's broken glass everywhere. So I'm like, so they're like, oh my god, like someone's definitely in the house. Like it was oh my god, my heart is just I don't like this story at all, bro. This is the last time I'm gonna tell this story, I swear, man. Oh my god. Tells it 2 weeks later. They go downstairs like somebody's definitely in the house. So then they grab like weapons and shit to like beat their ass. Like, why the f you f***ing with us, you know what I'm saying? They check all around downstairs, no one's in the house. Then they go to the living room. The last place they checked was the living room, and the doll was not fucking there. The doll wasn't where it was supposed to be at all. The doll was not where it was supposed to be. I repeat, the doll was not where it was supposed to be, bro. Oh my god, I hate telling this story. Coming to find out, no one, they checked the locks on the doors. All the doors were locked still. It was the doll that was breaking shit in our house, y'all. It was the fucking doll that was breaking shit in the house. And it was, oh my god, it was some of the most scariest shit Oh my god. So they come back upstairs and they're like, yo, like, we can't find the doll. Like, there's broken glass everywhere, but no one broke into the house. Like, it's impossible. Like, windows were locked, doors were still locked, everything was still locked. So we're like, we don't know where the doll is. Like, we don't know what's happening at all right now. So then my brother, sister, and my mom go back downstairs, and I stay upstairs because that shit. I was like 5-6 years old at the time. Like, imagine like a 5-6-year-old going through some shit like this. Like, you can't fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? At least I couldn't. They go back downstairs, and y'all, I shit you not, I swear to God strike me down right now if I'm lying. Under all seriousness, the shit was crazy. I swear to God, y'all, I shit you not, they looked everywhere in the living room, and then we had these curtains towards the door. The fucking doll was behind the curtain, posted up like this. Arms folded like this, everything in the corner. Yo, the scream my mom let out, oh my fucking goodness, bro. And I felt it completely. It was some scary shit, bro. The doll didn't do any harm to us, but it was breaking stuff in the house. So, you know what I'm saying? So that alone indicates that this doll wasn't right. Something was wrong with this doll. It was like possessed or something. Like, something definitely wasn't right. You know what I mean? Like a poltergeist was in it or some shit. So, without hesitation, my mom shipped the doll to somewhere. I honestly don't even remember. It was somewhere else where, like, they were very religious and like they could pray and like keep the doll. Kind of like the Anabelle shit. Like, people who do that, you know what I mean? Like, they like pray spirits out of stuff, but like they just, like, I forget the family name in Insidious. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that family in Insidious that, like, they keep the dolls in, like, whatever, like, demonic shit. They keep the trap somewhere in, like, a museum. I forget their fucking name. Oh my god, it's stressing me out now. But, like, y'all get what I'm saying. Like, we shipped it to one of those places. You see what I'm saying? After that day, we never, like, heard about the doll ever again. But, like, me telling this story just, like, it terrifies me because, like, I don't want to bring that energy back into my family and back into our life. You see what I'm saying? I went to school that day and I was shook. I just could not focus. And everybody's like, are you okay? Like, are you good? Like, bitch, a fucking... And see, my thing is, in that situation, people would be like, yo, like, when I used to watch those movies, I'd be like, oh, if I ever see Chucky in real life or there's a doll in real life with that shit going on, I'ma kick it. It really happened and I ain't kick shit. I remember a few years later, like, we actually moved to the US. I was telling them the story at school, whatever, and this bitch didn't believe me, bro. I blocked her on everything after that because, man, like, how you not, like, the story doesn't sound real, you see what I'm saying? But the shit is so fucking terrifying that I'm probably not even telling it the right way. From what I experienced, bruh, that shit was scary as fuck. Oh my god, just even talking about it right now. And I remember, like, that day when I was telling this person at school, whatever, I was telling them, like, I would never Google, like, because they were like, what happened to the doll? Like, because after she started believing me and shit, when I was like, bitch, I'm about to block you. I still blocked her, it's whatever. They were like, so, like, what's the whereabouts of, like, this doll, whatever now? And I was like, honestly, I don't know, because we honestly do not know, like, where this doll is in the world right now. We don't know where this doll is, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly told myself that day that I will never look it up. I will never Google to find out or whatever. So that night I got home and I Googled it and I looked it up. But honestly, I never found anything, thank God, because it's something I don't want to think about. I'm just telling the story for a video, you know what I'm saying, video purposes or whatever. Halloween is right around the corner, like I said. But I don't think I can, like, it's scary. It's just scary shit to think about, you know what I'm saying? This bitch was really posted up behind the fucking curtain talking about something. Like, what? Like, that shit is terrifying, bro. Like, what the hell? But yeah, that was the end of that. Hopefully this isn't something that pops up later in life for me again, because I really don't want it to be. It was on some, like, Insidious, like, you know what I'm saying? A couple, we had, like, prayer services and stuff in the house, like, a couple days after. I want to say 3 consecutive nights to, like, get rid of any, like, spirits or demons that might have been lingering with this bitch. I'm really hoping that oh my god, I'm really hoping that me calling her a bitch and just all this stuff isn't like tormenting anything. Cause y'all heard about Anabelle escaping. I don't want. Oh my god, I don't want to think about it, boy. I don't want to think about it. I'm about to shit myself. Ooh, let me tell you. But listen, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that story time, man. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the story times in my car. Let me know if I should be telling them at my house. I don't think I would have told this one at my house regardless, you know what I'm saying? Not too many creepy things have happened to me in life, God forbid. There were like a couple more situations, but I don't really like talking about them too much. But listen, man, if y'all like that video, you know what I'm saying, smash that like button, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you're notified every single time BarsWithKevy uploads a video. Woo! But without further ado, BarsWithKevy is out. Peace.